Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. I hope all of you are doing great. This is your coach Tehrin Tariq here from the platform of University.org, and I cordially welcome all of you in this new live session of online tutoring and teaching class. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about all the tools that are mandatory to have in order to start your job as a digital educator or the virtual tutor. So in this video, we will discuss about all the tools that you must have in order to start your career as a content writer. Your career as an online tutor and teacher. So let me share my screen first, then we will discuss about it in detail. Here you can see my screen. In the digital age, online tools have become indispensable for educators seeking to enhance their teaching practices and creating engaging learning experiences. These tools offer a wide range of functionalities for content creation and organization to collaboration and assessment of education as a digital educator. So being an online tutor, being a digital educator, it is your responsibility to have versatility of the softwares, to have a lot of checklist of all the softwares that can act as alternative to one another. For example, if you are facing issue in order to use with a kind of certain software, then you must have an alternative tools for that purpose, and you must have different tools in order to compensate different types of things, different types of lectures, different types of curriculums, different types of students. So you must have alternatives for each and everything. Here is an introduction to some popular online tools for teaching. First one is learning management system. Whenever you are trying to work as an online tutor or a virtual educator, you must have a learning management system where you can provide kind of all the facilitating material to the students, all the facilitating content to the students. Learning management systems provide a centralized platform for managing online courses and delivering content to the students. For example, right now you are working as a student on the platform of university, and currently I am your virtual or digital educator. So where I am providing you all the facilitated content that is on the particular site, which is what we call lms of university.org. So you are having all the recorded lectures over here, all the visual text over here, all kind of documents that are required, that are mandatory to be there in as a virtual tutor or educator in order to learn about something. So each and everything is provided up over here on the lms of viversity.org, and this is what we call learning management system. LMS platforms like Moodle, Canva, Blackboard allow educators to create and organize course materials, facilitate discussions, track student progress, and administrator assessments. LMS offer features such as gradebooks, announcement boards, discussion forums, and assignment submission portals, so that you people have an idea about what your students are currently doing, and you must have a check and balance on the progress of your students. And then also, in order to provide the facilitated content to your students, you all require a certain learning management system. This is what we call lms. Then comes video conferencing tools. Video conferencing tools such as Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, StreamYard, etc. enable synchronous online communication and collaboration. These platforms support virtual classroom sessions, live lectures, group discussions, and one on one student teacher interaction. So, for example, if you are working on certain sites like IXL and Prodigy, etc., and you want to provide your services as one on one teacher, then what you have to do is you have to utilize all the tools that are required to be there whenever you are starting your career as a digital educator. So video conferencing tools play a lot of important role in the digital age. Video conferencing tools often offer features like screen sharing, chat functionality, and breakout rooms to facilitate engagement and interaction. Then comes content creation tool. Also, being an digital educator, you also require some kind of content creation tool where you can create your content and provide it to the students. Either it is in the form of presentations, either it is in the form of word document, google document, either it is in the form of kind of pdfs, etc. So each and everything, these all are related to the content creation. So for that reason you require some kind of softwares as well, and for that reason, for example, microsoft word is required, powerpoint is required, microsoft powerpoint is required, canva is required to create a kind of creative material for the students. Adobe spark and pictochart, these allow you to create engaging presentations, infographics, posters and videos without advanced design skills. These tools provide pre-designed templates, drag and drop functionality, and multimedia integration options to enhance your teaching materials. Then comes collaboration and communication tools. Collaboration tools enable students and teachers to work together and communicate effectively. Platforms such as Google Workspace, formerly it was pronounced as G Suite, provide collaborative interaction in between the student and the teachers. Collaborative documents, like in order to collaborate with your students, you have to use kind of Google documents, Google Sheets, Google Slides, etc. Shared calendars. Also, and cloud storage and Google Drive. Communication tools, like for communication purposes you require Slack, Microsoft Teams. Edmodo facilitate real-time messaging, file sharing, discussion channels for the effective communication and collaboration. But it completely depends on you that which type of software is more suitable for you, and with which software you are more comfortable to use it, and how you want to pursue as a digital educator. Then comes assessment and quizzing tools for obviously, in order to have a check and balance on the progress of your students, you all are going to assess your students, you all are going to provide exams and quizzes to your students as well. And also, it doesn't matter that only you are providing them quizzes. You have to work, for example, if you have to work as a digital educator on some kind of websites like IXL and Prodigy and some other websites, where you have to work with the students in order to complete their homeworks, where you are going to provide them details about how to solve a certain how to solve something that is particularly related to mathematics, English, and all those problem solving questions. So if you are providing them help with, then you have to be indulged in some kind of tools, and you have to be really very you require a lot of information about those tools. Also include, if you are providing quizzes to them, that tools may include Google Forms, Kahoot, Quizlet, Edpuzzle. uh, Allow educators to create quizzes, surveys, and interactive activities to assess student learning. These tools offer features such as multiple choice questions. You can add multiple choice questions of your choice if you want to assign them a certain quiz, open ended responses, multimedia integration, and instant feedback. Online assessment tools save time, automate grading, and provide valuable data on student performance. So this is how you are going to assess your students and provide them quizzes by using kind of Google Forms, Kahoot, Quizlet, Edpuzzle, etc. These all are the software that are required to be learned in order to provide assessment and quizzes to your students. Then comes screencasting and lecture capture tools. Screencasting tools like Screencast-O-Matic and then Camtasia. These all are the kind of screencasting tools. Zoom can also be used as a screencasting tools. If you learn, I do always mention in my lectures that if you learn some softwares, because less is more. It is a kind of rule that less is more always. So you have to learn less softwares, but with extreme level of features that provide you all the kind of features in one software. So you must use and go with that particular software. For example, if Zoom is providing you already a screencasting ability, then why you are supposed to go with Bandicam, Camtasia, etc. So these all are the screencasting tools, but you can go ahead and proceed further with the help of Zoom Zoom for it doesn't matter for your live sessions with your students, and also for recording your lectures, and also for sharing your screens, and recording your screens as well. So if you can use one software for so many purposes, then what is the reason of going here and there and learning a lot of softwares and not using even a single one of them? So I would suggest all of you to learn all the softwares, but do go ahead with those softwares that you consider that they are more comfortable to use and they provide us more and a lot of features at one place. So then comes interactive whiteboards and annotation tools. Interactive whiteboard tools like Jamboard, Microsoft Whiteboard. Also, I will again mention over here. Zoom is again providing you the services of whiteboards. Canva is providing you the services of whiteboard. So if you are understanding, if you are learning about Canva at one place in order to create infographics, posters, etc. So why you are not learning another feature of Canva in order to share a kind of whiteboard and interactive lecture with your students? So why we have to proceed further to some kind of other softwares for other purposes, when one software is providing us a lot of services, a lot of features? Then why should we not go with that particular software and learn each and everything 100% in that particular software? So for the same reason, there are so many, there are hundreds of alternatives, there are hundreds of softwares available for the same purpose, for the same reason, for the same utilization. But you have to consider one, you have to understand about one in order to go ahead and proceed further as an online tutor, because you have to be more flexible in that regard, that learn a lot of softwares that and but consider them as an alternative and go with one software that is a kind of all in one package. Okay. So interactive whiteboard like Jamboard, Microsoft Board, or explain everything over the virtual space for teachers and students to collaborate, brainstorm ideas, and visualize concept. In some other upcoming lectures of practical demonstrations, I will demonstrate that how you can use whiteboards of Zoom and how you can utilize whiteboards of Canva, in the same way that we understand that you can set up virtual classrooms either by using Zoom, uh, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, and also the StreamYard. So we learned that how to set up virtual classrooms by the four alternative softwares. I told you each and every aspect of all those softwares. I discussed each and every aspect of of all the four softwares in my previous practical demonstrations. But you have to choose that what you want to pursue further in order to set your virtual classrooms. In the same way, I'm going to discuss that how you can utilize the whiteboards of Canva, whiteboards of Jamboards, whiteboards of Zoom, etc. So all these softwares are providing you the same feature, which is what we call whiteboard. But you have to decide that which of them you want to use ahead in order to provide your virtual lectures and while working as a digital educator. It completely depends on you. Then comes online polling and surveying tools. Polling and survey tools like Mentimeter, Poll Everywhere, or SurveyMonkey allow educators to create real-time feedback, gauge student understanding, and encourage active participation of the students. These tools enable the creation of interactive polls, quizzes, and surveys that can be embedded into presentations or accessed via mobile devices. As you explore these online tools, consider your specific teaching needs, the preferences of your students, and the learning outcomes you aim to achieve. For example, I am currently using StreamYard for my virtual lectures and for adding up my live sessions on both YouTube and Facebook. That is, there is a reason behind it, because if I utilize Zoom for setting up my live streams on various social media platforms, I would not be able to do that, because Zoom only, even the paid version of Zoom only provides us to do live streams on a single platform at one at a time. And but StreamYard is providing us an opportunity to utilize live stream opportunity on different social media platforms at the same time. So that is why I am more inclined towards using StreamYard over the Zoom for my live streaming. But for some reasons, I will also prefer Zoom over StreamYard, because Zoom is providing a lot of other features as well. So it depends on our feasibility. It depends on the preferences of our students, that what our students are more comfortable to use with, and then experiment with different tools to find the ones that best support your teaching style and facilitate meaningful learning experiences of your student. It matters a lot, and you have to be very much choosy in that particular aspect. So I hope you understand that these all are the tools that you require to in order to uh, grasp certain kind of concept, in order to present your lectures in front of your students. And these all are the tools that are required for content writing. You require some kind of tools for learning system, for maintaining a system of learning, and then you require some tools for video conferencing, content creation, collaboration, and communication tools. I mentioned some names over here, but we will discuss the practical demonstrations in the upcoming sessions as well. Then you require some tools for assessment and quizzing. You require some tools for screencasting and capturing your lectures. Then you require some kind of tools for interactive whiteboards, and annotation tools also required over here. And then you require some tools for online polling and survey tools. So in the upcoming sessions, until now, these all are the enough theoretical lectures for understanding the digital concept of learning and teaching. But from now onward, we will have a lot of practical demonstrations about learning management system, how to work on the learning management systems, practical demonstrations of tools like how to use whiteboards, how to use Zoom, etc., for whiteboard and Canva, and how to create some kind of infographics and your presentations. So these are all are the practical demonstrations that are going to be entertained in the upcoming sessions as well. So I hope you people are pretty much clear about it. And let me stop sharing my screen first. Then I will add your questions. Then we will proceed ahead for your submissions on the elements. Okay. So that is all from my side. Let me add all of you on stage. Then you can unmute your devices in order to ask your questions. We will add your questions over here. Then we will end up this live stream, and you are more than welcome to add your submissions on the course pages. So you have about 5 minutes over here, and you can add your questions. Okay, so start adding your questions.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम मैम।
Walaikum assalam.
मैम ये लेसन नंबर 5 की मैम आप कोई वीडियो अपलोड भी नहीं है और ना ही कोई असाइनमेंट है, तो मैम कैसे असाइनमेंट?
Lecture number 5.
यस मैम।
Okay, I will add its video right now. Right after this live session, it is recorded. I think I skipped that video over here, and I will add right after this session. Then you can seek help from that. Thank
ओके
you.
मैम, थैंक यू।
Okay, anything else?
नो मैम।
Okay, Sabah, can you please let me know that what is your qualification?
मैम मैंने एमए किया हुआ है हिस्ट्री में।
Okay, so can you teach the students of 1 to 5th grade on websites like IXL and Prodigy, etc.? So can you teach the students of 1 to 5th grade over there for mathematics
यस मैम,
and
मैं घर में भी
English?
बच्चों को ट्यूशन पढ़ाती हूँ, इसलिए तो मुझे मैम टाइम नहीं मिलता असाइनमेंट का, फिर थोड़े बहुत घर के काम भी होते हैं, इस वजह से लेट हो गई हूँ।
Okay, so I think you can teach that, right?
यस मैम।
So you have to be a digital educator in that regard. Are you ready for that?
यस मैम।
Okay, thank you.
थैंक यू मैम।
You're welcome. Okay, so end up this stream over here. I will be looking forward for your submissions on the LMS. See you in the next session. Till then, stay safe, stay great. Good luck.